All right, everybody. This just in breaking crypto news for you guys. We're going to talk about what this means for crypto moving forward as well. And we know the macro is always something we pay attention to. It's always something that impacts not only crypto, but also the stock market, the overall sentiment around the economy, spending habits of people within the United States here as U.S. inflation falls to 3.1%. Now, some may argue that these numbers could be skewed or what have you, but guess what? Perception is reality. And we are getting ready to enter into an election year in 2024. And I've said this for a while now. You guys know how I feel about election years. You guys know what happens. They want to start to make sure the economy looks strong in an election year. And ideally, they want to turn the money printers back on. And we know that if and when this happens, they turn the money printers back on, this could be really good for crypto. We saw the money printers turn on in 2021 during the pandemic. Guess what crypto did? It skyrocketed. So all of the rumors now on the streets are for tomorrow's Fed meeting, we're not going to get another rate hike. We're going to get another pause. And the plan is for 2024 for the Feds to start cutting rates instead of hiking them as they try to showcase the economy is getting back to a reasonable spot ahead of this next election. And we are going to talk about it in this video, guys. Break it down. What does it mean now for the rest of crypto? Well, crypto has seen a little bit of a pop. Bitcoin went up in the green today, now back in the red, but altcoins still rallying a little bit. Cardano got close back up there to 60 cents. Avalanche has been crushing it. I'm going to have a longer form video on Avalanche later on today on the channel. Make sure you guys stick around for that. We're going to talk about Avalanche and just how quietly it's been dominating thus far. But yeah, here in the last hour, a little bit more of a dial back here, but Polkadot still up in the green. Cosmos has seen a nice 20% pop here in the last 24 hours. That's been nice to see. And yeah, altcoins still hanging in there in the green, while Bitcoin still red today, sitting at 41,300 and some change right now. Fear and greed index, we are starting to dial back, getting closer back into that neutral range. I do want to see us continue to get out of that greed range and slowly tick back toward the middle because I think we needed a little bit of a profit-taking, time period here, and we're getting that. I think it was, kind of crazy how fast Bitcoin and crypto moved up there. Bitcoin flew to 44,000 really, really fast, and I think the buyers kind of needed to take some profits off the table. Now, let's talk about inflation a little bit more deeper here. So the latest data reveals a welcomed decline in U.S. inflation rates, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, fell to 3.1% in November, down from 3.2% in October and 3.7% in September. This marks the second drop in inflation over the last 3 months, signaling that the Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes may be having their intended effect. This is a positive thing here for the overall markets of obviously they're trying to cool off an overheated economy. For over a year, the Fed has battled soaring inflation through aggressive policy tightening. They have raised interest rates significantly in an effort to slow demand and restrain prices. With inflation proving stubbornly high, the Fed is hoping to see consistent declines as proof their strategy is working. The drop to 3.1% will come as a relief to the Fed in assessing the impact of their rate hikes. While still above their 2% target, the cooling since September suggests we may past peak inflation, and the Fed's persistence in raising rates is helping wrestle rising prices under control. And ongoing trends will help determine the next policy moves. If inflation continues trending down, the Fed may moderate future rate hikes. They will want to clear evidence that inflationary pressures are abating before declaring victory. And then, obviously, the next step is starting to cut rates. But this is a good move for the overall market, a good move for crypto, and just overall good sentiment here to close out 2023. We'll see what happens tomorrow at the Fed meeting. What I think will happen is a big nothing burger. They're going to talk about inflation coming down. I think it's going to be a positive sentiment tomorrow, and I do think we can have maybe a little price pop on some positive news tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Nobody has a crystal ball, but it's always a good time to trade on these type of days. Speaking of trading, if you guys are looking to, get better with your trades, better entry points, XT Algo is the place to check out. I mentioned Avalanche earlier. Look at this thing. Since our momentum up signal went up over the last 50 days, Avalanche is up 261%. Use XT Algo to find great plays like this. Links down below to that. Sign up today. If you don't like it, a month in, full refund, no questions asked. So that's where we're at with inflation. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Definitely like hearing from you. Drop a comment in the comment section. I want to hear what you have to say regarding this news and what it means for crypto. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.